Most seniors are told the same advice again and again. Just walk more. Walking is often presented as the ultimate solution for staying strong after 60. And while walking is certainly helpful, the truth is far more important and far less discussed. If walking alone were enough, then every senior who walks daily would have strong legs, steady balance, and no fear of falling. But that's not what we see. Many seniors walk every morning, yet still struggle with weak legs, stiff joints, poor balance, or the feeling that their body simply isn't as reliable as it used to be. So what's missing? The answer isn't harder exercise or longer walks. It's something much simpler and much smarter. Strong seniors over 60 don't rely on walking alone. They begin their day with a gentle morning habit that prepares the body before movement even starts. This habit isn't about sweating, pushing, or forcing the body. It's about waking up the muscles that walking often ignores, the deep stabilizing muscles that protect your knees, hips, and lower back, and help you stay upright and confident on your feet. Here's something most people don't realize. Walking mostly moves your legs forward, but strength and balance come from muscles that work side to side, up and down, and while you're standing still. These muscles weaken with age, not because you're lazy, but because modern life rarely asks them to work. Over time, this leads to unsteady steps, slower movement, and a higher risk of falls, even in people who walk every day. Strong seniors understand this. They don't rush into their day the moment they wake up. Instead, they give their body a few minutes to reconnect, activate, and stabilize. This simple morning routine sends a powerful signal to the nervous system, telling the body, "I'm ready to move safely today." The best part is that this habit doesn't require a gym, special equipment, or perfect health. It takes less than 10 minutes, can be done at home, and is gentle enough for most people over 60. Yet its impact can be felt throughout the entire day, in how you walk, stand, and move with confidence. In the next part, I'll explain why mornings are the most important time for building strength as we age, and what actually happens inside your muscles and joints when you activate them right after waking up. Once you understand this, you'll see why this habit is often more powerful than walking alone. After the age of 60, your body changes in ways most people are never warned about. It's not just about weaker muscles or stiffer joints. One of the biggest changes happens quietly, in your nervous system. Overnight, your muscles and brain fall into a kind of sleep mode. When you wake up, they don't instantly switch back on at full strength. This is why many seniors feel stiff, unsteady, or unsure on their feet first thing in the morning. It's also why falls are most likely to happen early in the day. The body hasn't fully reconnected yet. This is exactly why mornings matter so much. When you activate your muscles gently in the morning, you're not just moving your body. You're waking up the communication between your brain and your muscles. This connection is what controls balance, coordination, and strength. Without it, even strong muscles don't work properly. Walking alone doesn't fully solve this problem. When you go straight into walking, your body often relies on momentum instead of control. The stronger muscles take over, while the weaker stabilizing muscles stay asleep. Over time, those stabilizers get weaker, and balance slowly declines. Strong seniors do something different. They take a few minutes in the morning to wake up the muscles that keep them steady, the muscles around the ankles, knees, hips, and core. These muscles act like the body's natural shock absorbers. When they're active, walking feels lighter, safer, and less painful. There's another important reason this morning habit works so well: circulation. As we age, blood flow to the muscles becomes slower, especially after sleep. Gentle morning movement helps bring oxygen and nutrients back into the muscles and joints. This reduces stiffness, eases joint discomfort, and prepares the body for the day ahead. Many seniors notice that on days they skip this step, they feel slower, heavier, and more cautious. But on days they take just a few minutes to activate their body, they move with more confidence and less fear. This isn't about pushing through pain. In fact, pain is often a sign that the body hasn't been prepared properly. Gentle activation tells your body, "We're moving today, but we're doing it safely." In the next part, I'll walk you through exactly what this morning habit looks like. Simple movements that strong seniors over 60 use to stay steady, confident, and independent. No equipment, no floor exercises, and no strain. Stay with me, because this is where everything becomes practical and easy to follow. Now let's talk about what this morning habit actually looks like. This is the part many seniors are surprised by, because it's much simpler than they expect. There's no intense exercise, no fast movements, and no getting down on the floor. Everything can be done standing, with a chair or wall nearby for support. The first key is posture. As soon as you wake up, take a moment to stand tall. Place your feet about hip-width apart, soften your knees slightly, and gently lengthen your spine. This alone sends a signal to your nervous system that it's time to activate balance and control. Next comes gentle weight shifting. Slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other, side to side, without lifting your feet. This wakes up the muscles around the ankles, knees, and hips, the very muscles that protect you from losing balance during the day. Move slowly and breathe naturally. There is no rush. After that, add small controlled movements. Lift one heel slightly off the ground, then place it back down and switch sides. This activates the calves and ankles, which play a major role in stability and walking confidence. Many seniors are surprised at how much stronger they feel just from this simple motion. Then, gently engage your core. Place a hand on your lower abdomen and lightly tighten the muscles as if you're preparing to cough, but very softly. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. This helps support your spine and improves coordination between your upper and lower body. The entire routine takes about 5 to 8 minutes. That's it. Yet these few minutes can make a noticeable difference in how your body feels for the rest of the day. What matters most is consistency, not intensity. Doing this every morning trains your body to stay awake, alert, and stable. Over time, many seniors notice better balance, smoother walking, and less fear when moving around. You may even find that your regular walks feel easier and more enjoyable because your body has already been prepared. In the next part, we'll talk about how to adjust this habit for your own comfort level, what to avoid, and how to know you're doing it safely, especially if you have joint pain or stiffness. Stay with me, because small adjustments can make this routine work for almost anyone over 60. As this morning habit becomes part of your daily routine, something important begins to change, not just in your body, but in your mindset. Many seniors notice that they no longer approach movement with hesitation or fear. Instead of worrying about balance or stiffness, they begin the day feeling prepared. This confidence matters more than most people realize. Fear of falling often causes people to move less, and moving less leads to even weaker muscles and poorer balance. It becomes a quiet cycle. This simple morning activation breaks that cycle by reminding your body that it is still capable. Over time, seniors who follow this habit often report smoother steps, easier transitions from sitting to standing, and less reliance on furniture or walls for support. These are small changes, but they add up to greater independence. Another benefit appears during everyday activities. Tasks like climbing stairs, standing in the kitchen, or carrying groceries feel less tiring. That's because the stabilizing muscles are no longer dormant. They are active and ready to help throughout the day. Interestingly, many seniors say their regular walks actually improve after starting this routine. Walking feels lighter, more controlled, and less stressful on the joints. This is why many experts say this habit works with walking, not against it. But it must come first. There's also an emotional benefit that often goes unnoticed. Starting the day with intention and care creates a sense of control. Instead of reacting to aches and stiffness, you're proactively supporting your body. This shift can change how you view aging itself. In the next part, we'll explore how nutrition and hydration in the morning can enhance this habit even more, and why what you eat or don't eat after waking up can influence strength and stability for the rest of the day. Stay with me, because combining movement with the right morning fuel can make this routine even more powerful. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, but plays a major role in how strong and steady you feel throughout the day. What you give your body in the morning. Movement wakes up your muscles, but hydration and nutrition help them stay active and supported. After several hours of sleep, the body naturally becomes slightly dehydrated. Even mild dehydration can affect balance, muscle coordination, and energy levels, especially after 60. This is why many seniors feel weaker or more unsteady in the morning without realizing the reason. Starting your day with a glass of water helps rehydrate your muscles and joints. It improves circulation and allows nutrients to reach the tissues more easily. Some seniors find that adding a small pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon helps stimulate digestion and absorption, but plain water is perfectly fine. Food timing also matters. You don't need a heavy breakfast right away, but your body does benefit from gentle fuel. A small amount of protein in the morning, such as eggs, yogurt, or nuts, helps support muscle maintenance and prevents energy crashes later in the day. Healthy fats are another important piece. Foods like olive oil, avocado, or seeds help reduce inflammation and support joint comfort. When combined with your morning activation routine, these nutrients help your muscles stay responsive and strong longer. What's important is simplicity. The goal is not to follow a strict diet or complicated plan, but to support your body in a way that feels sustainable. Many strong seniors develop a calm, predictable morning rhythm. Hydrate, activate, then nourish. This rhythm helps regulate blood sugar, reduce stiffness, and improve focus. It also prepares the body for walking, chores, or social activities without feeling rushed or strained. In the next part, we'll discuss common mistakes seniors make when trying to stay strong after 60, and how avoiding just a few of these habits can protect your balance and mobility over the long term. Stay with me, because sometimes what you stop doing is just as important as what you start doing. As seniors try to stay active and independent, many unknowingly fall into habits that actually weaken the body over time. These mistakes are common, well-intentioned, and often encouraged, but they quietly work against balance and strength. One of the biggest mistakes is pushing through pain. Pain is often treated as something to ignore or work through, but after 60, pain is a signal, not a challenge. Forcing movement when the body isn't ready can cause the nervous system to tighten and shut down stabilizing muscles, increasing the risk of injury or falls. Another common mistake is relying only on walking. Walking is excellent for circulation and mental health, but when it becomes the only form of movement, certain muscles are neglected. Over time, this creates imbalances that lead to stiffness, joint discomfort, and reduced stability. Many seniors also move too quickly, especially in the morning. Fast movements before the body is fully awake can confuse coordination and increase the risk of missteps. Slow, controlled movement is far more effective for building strength and balance at this stage of life. Skipping rest days is another overlooked issue. Rest is not weakness, it's repair. Muscles and joints need time to recover, especially as we age. Gentle activation can be done daily, but harder activity should be balanced with adequate rest. Finally, many seniors underestimate the power of consistency. They try new routines for a few days, then stop if results aren't immediate. Strength after 60 builds quietly. The real progress happens over weeks and months of small, repeated actions. Avoiding these mistakes allows the morning habit you've learned to work as intended. It protects your joints, supports your balance, and helps your body respond with confidence instead of tension. In the next part, we'll talk about how long it typically takes to notice real changes, what signs to look for, and how to stay motivated without pressure or frustration. Stay with me, because understanding the timeline makes all the difference. One of the most common questions seniors ask is, how long will it take before I feel a difference? The answer depends on consistency, but the encouraging news is that many people begin to notice small changes sooner than they expect. In the first few days, the most noticeable change is often how the body feels in the morning. Many seniors report feeling less stiff when getting out of bed and more steady during those first steps of the day. These early signs are important. They show that the nervous system is responding. Within 1 to 2 weeks, movements like standing up from a chair or walking across a room often feel smoother and more controlled. Balance improves subtly, and there is less hesitation when changing direction or stepping over small obstacles. After a few weeks of consistent practice, strength begins to build more noticeably. The stabilizing muscles around the ankles, knees, hips, and core become more responsive. This doesn't always show as bigger muscles, but as better control and confidence in everyday movement. It's important to understand that progress after 60 is not linear. Some days will feel better than others, and that's completely normal. The goal is not perfection, but steady improvement over time. Staying motivated doesn't require discipline or pressure. Instead, it helps to pay attention to small wins. Less stiffness, easier walking, more confidence. These signals are proof that your body is adapting. Many seniors also find it helpful to pair this routine with a simple reminder, such as doing it after brushing their teeth or before breakfast. Making it part of an existing habit increases consistency without effort. In the next part, we'll explore how this morning habit supports long-term independence and why seniors who maintain simple routines like this often stay active and confident well into later years. Stay with me, because this is where the bigger picture comes together. As the years pass, independence becomes one of the most valuable forms of health. It's not just about living longer, but about living with confidence, being able to move freely, make choices, and take care of daily tasks without constant assistance. This is where simple habits like the one you've learned truly matter. Seniors who maintain gentle morning routines often protect their independence in ways they don't immediately notice. Balance stays sharper, reactions remain quicker, and the body feels more reliable. These qualities reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the biggest threats to independence after 60. Another important benefit is mental clarity. Movement in the morning stimulates blood flow to the brain, improving focus and mood. Many seniors say they feel more alert and positive on days they start with intentional movement. This mental boost encourages continued activity and social engagement. Over time, this habit also supports emotional well-being. Knowing that you're actively caring for your body creates a sense of control and self-trust. Instead of feeling limited by age, you begin to see aging as something you can work with, not against. What makes this routine especially powerful is its simplicity. It doesn't demand perfect health, youth, or athletic ability. It adapts to you. Whether you're 60 or 90, Living independently or managing limitations, this habit meets you where you are. Many seniors who adopt routines like this say it becomes a quiet anchor in their day, a moment of calm, focus, and intention before life begins. That consistency builds resilience, both physically and mentally. In the next part, we'll bring everything together and talk about how to personalize this habit for your lifestyle, your abilities, and your long-term goals, so it remains supportive, realistic, and sustainable for years to come. Stay with me, because the final insights help turn this habit into a lifelong companion. By now, you've seen how this simple morning habit fits into a much bigger picture of healthy aging. It's not about chasing youth or forcing your body to do what it no longer can. It's about working with your body, supporting it in the ways it needs most after 60. Personalizing this routine is what makes it sustainable. Some days you may feel strong and energized, other days slower and stiffer. Both are normal. On easier days, you might add a few extra repetitions or hold movements slightly longer. On harder days, simply standing tall and shifting your weight gently is enough. The habit adapts to you, not the other way around. It's also important to fit this routine into your real life. You don't need a perfect morning or a quiet space. Even a few minutes beside your bed or in the kitchen can be enough. What matters is showing up consistently, not doing everything perfectly. Over time, this habit becomes less about the movements and more about the message it sends to your body. I care. I'm paying attention. I'm preparing myself for the day. That message builds trust between your mind and your body, which is essential for confidence and stability. Many seniors who follow routines like this say they no longer fear movement the way they once did. Walking feels safer. Daily tasks feel manageable. And perhaps most importantly, they feel more in control of their aging process. In the next and final part, we'll reflect on why simple habits often outperform complex programs, and how starting small today can protect your strength, balance, and independence for years to come. Stay with me, because this last reflection brings everything home. As we reach the end of this conversation, it becomes clear why simple habits are often the most powerful tools for healthy aging. Complex exercise programs, strict schedules, and intense routines may work for a short time, but they rarely last. What truly supports strength and balance after 60 is consistency, and consistency comes from simplicity. This morning habit succeeds because it respects the realities of aging. It doesn't demand perfect joints, endless energy, or motivation. It simply asks for a few mindful minutes each day. And those minutes quietly compound into something much bigger. Many seniors believe they need to do more to stay strong, when in reality they need to do smarter. Preparing the body before movement, listening to its signals, and supporting it with gentle activation often produces better results than pushing harder ever could. Starting small also removes fear. Instead of worrying about injury or failure, you build confidence step by step. Each morning becomes a reminder that your body is still capable of adapting, learning, and improving, no matter your age. Perhaps the most important takeaway is this: aging does not mean giving up control. While we can't stop time, we can influence how our body responds to it. Simple, intentional habits help maintain dignity, independence, and quality of life. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: strength after 60 is not about how far you walk or how hard you push. It's about how well you prepare your body to move. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, consider making this morning habit part of your daily routine. Small choices, repeated daily, can protect your strength and confidence for years to come. As we come to the end of this video, remember this: aging well is not about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters. Strength after 60 doesn't come from pushing your body harder or comparing yourself to others. It comes from small, thoughtful actions repeated day after day. This simple morning habit isn't meant to change your life overnight. Its power lies in consistency. A few quiet minutes each morning can protect your balance, support your joints, and help you move with confidence throughout the day. Over time, those minutes add up to independence, stability, and peace of mind. No matter your age, your body is still listening. It still responds to care, patience, and intention. By preparing your body each morning, you send a clear message: I respect myself, and I choose to age with strength and dignity. If this video helped you, consider making this habit part of your daily routine. And if you think someone you love could benefit from it, share this video with them. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your body, move gently, and remember, aging can still be strong, confident, and full of life.